sound first. Where are we? Where am I? Do I not have this? Oh, why didn't that begin yet? Okay, there you are. Okay, sounds great. I just got a notification as well. Amazing. How are you guys doing today? Yeah, oh man. Did you guys see the thumbnail before I began this live stream? Me, oh my. And yo, shout out to Detective Cochise. Where are you? Detective Cochise. I don't know if you guys can see the little glacial cherry Gatorade bottle next to his name, but shout out to you, Detective Cochise. I have not even announced the memberships yet. And Detective Cochise was the very first to join the memberships. And so thank you, Detective Cochise. However, guys, please do not join the memberships yet. The only thing that I've done so far is add the little emblem, which is the glacial cherry bottle. I have not had the chance to add the special emojis yet, so please hold off. If you plan on joining, please hold off, and I will let you guys know when I am finished putting together all of the special emojis, because that's the whole point of the membership in the first place. But thank you to Detective Cochise and a few other of you guys who have also already joined the membership. It's so funny. I think it was also, let me see if I can name you by name. It was Detective Cochise was number 1. I think I can't remember the name, but I can picture their profile picture. Anyway, guys, please hold off on joining the memberships because there's nothing there for you yet. But I'm going to be working on the emojis tonight. And thank you for the few of you who have already joined. I really appreciate it. And speaking of what an ugly thing to say, do you know why she said that? Because it was right after somebody made a donation to the channel. For some reason, it enrages this devil pig from hell when people support the channel. So I made a new banner. Please consider, if you can, consider donating to the channel with the links pinned in chat, because it enrages this pig from hell for I can't even imagine why. But donate if you can. She fucking hates it, and it makes her wish death upon me when y'all donate. How sick is that? Yick. Anyway, let me look at the poll that I did. What did you guys choose? I finally figured out how to do the poll. Okay, it looks like you guys, in the poll, I said, should we finish the Pig Monster stream from the other day? And it looks like most of you voted on yes. And thank you. I see 2 guys. No Name has joined the members, and also Sama joined the members. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. However, please do hold off. I have not been able to add the custom emojis yet. So all you'll have right now is a little cute glacial cherry Gatorade next to your name. But I am working on it, and I will let you guys know in stream when I am finished uploading all of the custom emojis. So please hold off. I feel really bad because there's nothing to offer there yet. But thank you so much to those of you who have joined anyway. Where are we? All right, so how do I get rid of this poll? Okay, so 56% of you voted. Let's finish the rest of the stream where Yaba was gloating and bragging about calling wives jobs and shit. All right, let me figure out how to get rid of this poll. Okay, end poll. Nice. Oh, I'm so glad I figured that out. Oh, and it stays there too. That's awesome. Okay, anyway. All right, so let's get right to what the fuck is this? That's not what I meant to do. Okay, let's do this. Oh, look at it, looks so cute. Sama joined the members, No Name joined the members. Oh, I love it that I can put that up on screen too. Oh, wait, what happened to Sarah's Corner? I see you guys. Sarah's Corner says, I'm feeling down today. A lot of stuff has happened over the last month and a half. Oh, Sarah, I'm so sorry. Can we please all give some green hearts in chat for Sarah's Corner just to support her and hopefully cheer her up? Can we all do a wall of green hearts for Sarah's Corner? I'm so sorry you're feeling down today. Hopefully, this live stream can take your mind off of whatever it is that you're going through, and we can be disgusted and enraged at the fuckery of the pig monsters. I'm so sorry you're going through something. And let me share this screen. Where is it? Is it this one? No. It is this one. Okay, hold on. Share screen. Here we go. All right, we're going to pick up exactly where we left off the other day. Ugh.
Condition that Timbit lived in. We all saw the condition that Sam had to live in. We all saw you have to pick up clothes off your floor and smell them to see if the cats had pissed or shit on your clothes because the litter box was so bad they refused to.
By the way, guys, I want to make sure to share with you guys. Do you remember in the last live stream, I was getting really, really angry because it seemed as though Chantel was ready to turn on Yo Mama? Guess what? Chantel came onto my last live stream and she commented, and I'm so grateful. And I said in the last live stream that I knew and that I hoped that once she was given more information that she would not turn on Yo Mama. So thank God Chantel came over into my comment section and said, Pistachio, I agree with you. He was joking. So definitely she is not turned on him. Thank God. And I replied back to her and I said, I can't believe Amber Lynn was so quick to turn on him. So I really hope that Chantel had a conversation with Amber Lynn, and I hope that she looks further into it and doesn't turn on him for real after how hard he has rode for her and defended her.
Use it. That's a very sensitive topic for you, isn't it? And they call me the animal abuser. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? You both can be animal abusers, Chantel. One does not take away the other, weirdo.
Oh, somebody just donated. Hold on. Let me see if they want me to read it. Oh, this is really nice. They said, P, I know I say something every time Yaba or the others mention harm coming to you, but it genuinely makes me cry because it is so cruel. What an awful and cruel thing to say. Please know you are loved and deeply cared about. First of all, thank you so much for that message, for that really kind and caring message. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate your generosity because at this point, like I'm so grateful that you donated because it is evident to me that it pisses her off that you guys and so many are willing to support this channel financially. I don't know if it scares her or if it's jealousy. I don't know what it is, but it was people donating that prompted her to wish death upon me. So I say, fuck you. Thank you for donating. And I hope to continue to make her that fucking angry. How dare you, you fucking weirdo? Hoping I die because people are willing to support this fucking channel? Fuck you. And thank you to those who support. Ugh.
Yeah, that's her. You're welcome here. What the hell?
Does she think that there's just one animal abuser per community? She's like, thank God, finally, free of that title. I'm not the animal abuser. Your mom is the animal abuser. He's the one that got caught kicking his cat.
I always go after Becky. Sorry.
Hey, Gorlic. Hey.
No, don't be sorry. No Name says, I'm so sorry, Pistachio. Don't be sorry. It genuinely tickles my asshole pink that this bitch gets so enraged when people support this channel. I actually love it because it really shows something about who she is as a person. And it also shows what she's all about. The fact that me receiving financial support is what bothers her to that degree. I genuinely fucking enjoy it. So I appreciate the sentiment, but fuck her.
Honestly, I don't really care about all the drama, Amberlynn, going on in your corner. That's what I say. Like, it's just I can't.
For somebody who doesn't care, you sure talk about it a lot. You do care. You're jealous. You're jealous of how much Beck is making off of their channel. You're jealous of all the numbers that Beck.
Ooh, that's an interesting point. Zoe Wynn said, I think it's because Yaba hates her ex for having had a substance issue and not because he was a PDF file. To her, the first is the worst offense. See, I understand why you say that because she is such a selfish, fucking me individual. It seems as though every time she talks about the situation that occurred, it's poor me. What happened to me? It's never what happened to that poor victim. It's always what happened to me and to my family. That's not even your family, asshole. That is what would that be? That is your ex's new girlfriend's daughter. And it's always poor me. Never poor that victim. Using that victim child as a fucking shield from criticism. Using that fucking monster as a weapon against others. Fucking disgusting. And thank you, Dad, for joining the members. I appreciate it. But guys, please hold off on joining because I really have nothing to offer in the memberships yet other than a little Gatorade bottle next to your name. But thank you. I appreciate it, Dad.
Gets off of their channels. You watch everything. You do care, ma'am.
So that's why I used to stay away from it, But yeah, you're welcome here for sure. But that's awful. Yeah, I'm actually like really grossed out.
That's right, Miss.
I have to look up everything that was like. I have to see all this. But if you guys are saying that, I believe you.
Oh
See,
my God, is that what she was saying? Dove Kitty says, I agree with P. Fuck her. No Name, you have nothing to feel guilty about. You are allowed to support, send money to whomever you want. Is that what No Name was saying? Oh my God, No Name, please don't feel guilty. I love it that this bitch gets so angry. And I am so grateful to you, No Name, for being so generous and for being the catalyst that pisses that bitch off. Like, No Name, I fucking love it. Please don't feel guilty. Feel proud. Oh my God, please don't feel guilty. I absolutely love it. You've no idea. It doesn't hurt my feelings at all. I love it that it enrages her. So, guys, keep donating. Let's keep pissing her off because it genuinely tickles the hell out of my asshole. I love it.
Says you're welcome.
Yes, Amber R. It's Karate Joe all over again.
Overwhelming, like, because if we go into chats, we usually actually get like I get warm welcomes
Okay,
depending on the chat.
good.
Sometimes it's not very nice, but
Okay, good. I'm glad you're proud. You should be proud. And I am proud. Again, I've got to say, guys, I genuinely, and you guys should too, I wear it as a badge of honor that people such as that pig monster hate me to that degree. I genuinely wear it as a badge of honor, and so should y'all. You don't want to be liked by somebody like that. And if you are liked by the likes of that pig monster, that's when you look in the mirror and you say, oh God, what am I doing wrong here? No, 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 no. It's a good thing to be fucking hated by somebody like that. It means you're doing something right.
I don't know. I just woke up not long ago. It's been rough, not gonna lie, but thanks for standing up for me. And yeah, someone sent me something about it.
Speaking of which, I'm so glad you reminded me of that. By the way, guys, I don't know if you guys know, but Yaba doxed Rampage. Do you guys know the channel Rampage? Yaba, the other day, I think it was yesterday, another dox. Yaba proudly doxed Rampage. So speaking of doxing fucking queen, so fucking disgusting. The lengths that this pig monster will go to silence and to try and harm anybody that criticizes. Yick. And I think the reason why Yaba doxed Rampage is because Rampage replied to Yaba on Twitter and said something to the effect of karma is going to catch up with you. Saying that is it in Yaba's mind, it made Rampage deserve to be doxed simply by saying, hey, fucking karma is definitely going to catch up with you. Like, yikes.
Okay, well, that's gross. I don't know. I can't do Angus Barbieri. Not with my health issues, unfortunately.
Oh my God.
Thank you, that Amber chick, for joining the members. Again, I'm going to say this every time. I appreciate you guys joining, but please hold off because I have nothing to offer there yet. But thank you for joining, Amber chick.
Karate Jovan, that was a banger.
Yeah. I'll try to find it, like look at the proof and everything without having to watch that stupid.
Yes, Abida, Chantel is so full of shit, pretending like she doesn't know what's happening. What else has she been doing? It's obvious that she's been up, she's been watching stuff. She knows what's going on. She's playing stupid.
Idiot manlet, but
she knows now. Chantel definitely knows now because she did her research, and I respect the fact that she said she was going to do her research before making a decision, and Chantel has made her decision. She's not a fucking liar, and she knows the way she's been treated and lied about by the likes of these fucking monsters. So she did her due diligence, and Chantel agrees that was a joke, which anyone being fucking honest with themselves is going to agree the same.
But I think Gorlic Bread is retaliating because he was outed for defending an animal abuser too. He defended J-Mail Flo, who tied up his dog.
None of that's true. That's not true.
He apparently
See, I thought you didn't want to talk about stuff like that. Wait, hold on. Wait, you just said you didn't want to talk about the abuse with your mama. It was too sensitive. You would look into it. You would do your own investigation. But here you are pivoting back to Gorlic Bread and saying that he did all these things, and you're even describing them in detail.
Do you know what else we're going to do, guys? Because I've not watched them yet myself, and I'm very interested. I want to watch the Gorlic Bread videos about Yo Mama, the ones that Yaba probably, how Yaba discussed that she sent Gorlic Bread videos about Yo Mama to his wife? We're going to watch those videos together. I'm very interested to see the videos, what was said. I'm very interested. We need to watch together the Gorlic Bird videos that were supposedly sent to Yo Mama's wife. I want to see the context and the allegations that were made. So maybe we can have a better understanding of what potentially could have gone on, like the conversations that could have gone on between Yo Mama and his wife. We're going to do that next.
But what happened that you don't want to talk about animal abuse? That's crazy.
Defended Michael Vick or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, wait, hold on. We have another donation. Let me make sure this person wants me to read it. Aw, this is so sweet. Aw, that same person said, and hey, I don't know if you want me to say who you are in chat. If you don't mind me saying your name in chat, please let me know in chat. I keep thanking you, but I'm not saying your name because I don't know. But anyway, they just donated again and said a really sweet message. They said, ma'am, it's about supporting you, not the emojis. Also, to No Name. I went through the same thing when Yaba said those of us who donate would be directly responsible for P's death. I cried a lot, but P put those fears to rest. Yaba's behavior is on her. And do you want to know what's really interesting? Okay, good. Those two donations came from A Southern Belle. I wasn't sure if she wanted me to call that out or not, but thank you for your beautiful messages. And it is very clear. Like, I understand why you would ever be worried, but you shouldn't be. Look at the things that she has said. She wants me to die. And her goal is not because, oh, she's worried about my death. No, she fucking wants me to die. The issue has always been trying to convince people not to donate to this channel. She doesn't want to see this channel thrive. She doesn't want to see people supporting this channel financially, because that means that you guys are rock solid, real supporters, and that you really believe in this message. I'm so sorry she played you. She tried to play everybody. I appreciate that you care about me that much, but her goal was to try and make people stop donating. As you can see, she genuinely hopes that I do die. You feel me? I hope you understand what I'm saying. But thank you for your support always. And thank you for genuinely caring about me. It means a lot. You have no idea.
This is why I stay away
You had so much more to say about Gorlic than you did Jovan. That's crazy. That's so crazy.
from this shit, like, honestly. Are you feeling better? Yeah, honestly. Like, I realize, like, some things have to happen in my life for me to feel really, really, really good. Like I said in my video, like, yeah, I don't know, Victoria. I'm not defending your mama. Trust me, believe me on that. I'm not. I just don't feel like talking about trauma this early in the morning. Like,
she doesn't want to talk about drama this early in the morning, but let me tell you all about Gorlic bread and why I think he made those.
Thank you, Gregory, for joining the membership. I appreciate it. And wait, listen, I saw, who was it? I saw somebody gift memberships. See, I tried to turn that off. It seems like I can't turn off gifting memberships, but I'm going to ask you guys, please do not gift memberships. Please don't do that. I really need to look it up and see if there's a way I can turn that off. But the reason why I don't want you guys to gift memberships is because you can't choose who those memberships go to. And I don't want people that I want it to be a space for those who truly support my message and this channel. And since you can't control who those memberships go to, please refrain. I hope there's a way to turn that feature off, but I've looked. Maybe I've not looked hard enough, but I want to turn that feature off. So please, I appreciate it. I know you're doing it just to support, but please don't select the gifting of memberships.
videos going after your mama. I can say all kinds of stuff about that.
Oh my God. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like overwhelming. Yeah, if you kick an animal, like, that's just,
Yeah.
there's like a special place in hell for people like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know I can pause them, but I can't pause them one at a time. I just turn them on. Why would I pause them? I think it's fucked up. I think there should be a feature where I can deny somebody trying to join the membership. I wish there was a way where I could block somebody, like an unwanted somebody, from joining the memberships. But I don't think there's a feature that does that. And I can't just pause one that I choose. I would have to pause everybody. You know what I mean? And I just turn them on. So that's not an answer to the problem, unfortunately.
What about if you try to off your own cat? What about if you try to starve your own cat? What about if you let your cat's living conditions get so bad that they won't even use their own litter box? And I could go on and on and on and on and on and on.
You know how much it pisses me off, the narrative they run with about Chantel? That fucking cat of hers was 20 years old. Do you know you have to be a pretty good animal caregiver to have your cat live to be 20 years fucking old? Nobody gives her that fucking credit. No one ever mentions that. And whether you agree with Chantel giving her cat away or trying to rehome her cat when she's moving to a different country, that is what anybody would do. And Chantel was talking about potentially putting the cat down because the cat has lived far past a cat's life expectancy. I don't know about you guys, but I am against selfishly keeping a very old, ill cat alive for selfish reasons for yourself. Sometimes it is more humane to put that cat down with respect. That is sometimes the decent option. And then everyone's calling her a piece of shit because instead she chose to rehome that cat. Like, it's just so fucking ridiculous.
On. Chantel, but what about those things? Where do you think that person would have a special place at? Just curious. The Golden Gates?
So rare, dude.
Baby.
Dude, 21? That is such a rare old age for a cat to live to. No one gives her that credit at all. Ever.
Baby. Hey, Chuck. Wait. I was busy cleaning and putting corned beef in the slow cooker. Dude, I still have not got my corned beef. Who said Karate Jovan? I died right that way.
See, this is why it's important to have nuanced and balanced conversations, because I agree with this as well. Chantel's maid said Chantel was a horrible pet owner at the villa. I agree. But important context is Chantel wasn't taking care of herself either. She was neglecting everything because, mentally ill. I could not agree with you more. And while it's no excuse, it is the reason. And nobody will have a nuanced conversation talking facts about the situation. They just point their finger and choose hate and judgment because, they're so much better than Chantel. Meanwhile, who the fuck knows what their house looks like, what their health looks like, what their pet care looks like? Like, fuck you. Fuck you and your judgment and your hate for a stranger on the internet. For what? Like, what did they get out of this?
Went down. I think it was Where Schneffer that came in with that fucking banger. Chuck, thank you so much for your support. I hope your corned beef turns out good. I gotta get one. Baby.
It's not night for you. Have a coffee, mistress. Oh, thank you, mistress. I appreciate you. That's very kind. Thank you. I have to wait for iftar. Maybe I'll have iftar with you guys. You guys want to go out for iftar or something?
No.
Jennifer wants to chill.
Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. Scrange says, my cat was 20. We decided to put her down because it was heading into fall. She only enjoyed sitting in the sun. She stopped eating. She died in the beautiful sun with family. I'm sorry for your loss, but it is amazing that you gave that cat so much love and care that they were able to make it until 20. And I think y'all made the selfless right decision to let that cat pass with dignity. I respect it. That is what somebody who puts the cat's needs and the cat's just life, and just not life but their dignity before your own feelings. I respect the hell out of that. That is what a loving pet owner does. These people are so fucking ridiculous.
Chill. Yeah, you can chill here, Amberlynn.
I just have to pause that and say, I love that for you, Amber. Now you have fucking nobody left and you have to hang out in Chantel's chats. That's so great.
That's so cruel.
Looks like me, Summer Buzzy.
Do you hear what she just said about Amber Lynn? While I'm not happy with Amber Lynn and how it seems as though she's turned on Yo Mama, but how cruel is that what Yaba just said? Cackling and laughing and just reveling in Amber Lynn's pain. Amber Lynn, like, listen, this is no excuse for the way Amber Lynn has treated other people, but there's a reason for why she is the way that she is. It's because in her most formative years, she dealt with severe trauma. She never had unconditional love from from your parents the way that you're supposed to as a child. When you treat a child like that, Amber Lynn, someone who looks like Amber Lynn emotionally, that's what happens. That's why it's so important to raise kids in a loving household. Like, oh, these people are, I am so scared for Yaba's children because of the beliefs that she lets us know that she lives by. Because you can tell who somebody is by how they judge others. And I'm genuinely so fucking frightened for her children. Oh my God.
Thank you. I'm sure she's lovely. So, Lambo, you have to change.
Oh, Fondue Pondu makes a great point. She is so spineless. She's afraid to speak out against Jovan because she's afraid he will come back and attack her. She was in Hikari's chat for hours. She knew what he did and won't speak up. Interesting for sure, Fondue Pondu.
Your name back to Lambo. You sent you.
She won't speak up because she wants to go do her due diligence and because there's nothing there, you fucking moron. Oh, this is so like the reaching, the way that they jumped all over this. When you call, you know what I want to know? When Yaba called Yo Mama's wife, why didn't she ask, hey, was there really a situation where Jovan kicked a cat until its death? But of course, she didn't ask that question because she knows it was a fucking joke. But she's going to sell this bullshit to the public like it's fact. Because being a cat abuser, that's a hard thing to live down, especially on the internet. And that is exactly the reason why these fucking people who wanted to silence him so bad, that's the reason why they're focusing on the cat fiction. Like, holy fuck.
Oh, you did, Plain Cheese? Oh, sorry. Thank you, Plain Cheese.
I was watching some of AYS's live stream last night. Yeah, and it was pretty good.
I appreciate that. Who got them? Ready, set, bees, Plain Cheese. Wait.
Hashtag karate Jovan.
Ready, set, bees via Plain Cheese. Thank you. Oh, I know. Got one. Okay. Hey, Summer Ristana. Craving dates.
Hey,
Oh, that's
Scar.
nice. So they're very healthy if you're, diabetic. But hey, Charlotte. Yeah, gotta call me. Hey, Francesca. It's 6:30 here.
Nikki B says people in girl world will come on here like I had a childhood like Amber Lynn's and grew up nothing like her while acting just like her, if not worse. Fucking amazing. You don't think that you're a stunted, fucked individual? The fact that you day after day sit here and lament and fucking hate a fucking stranger's life on the internet, and you think you got out of your traumatic childhood unscathed? Like, take a look in the mirror. What a good point, Nikki B. Thank you for saying that. That's such an excellent fucking assessment to make. So fucking accurate.
Amber, if you're watching, like, honestly, and I'm gonna try to do this too. We should do this challenge together.
Let's do the challenge together, Amber. Let's do a challenge. Us and Death Fat. We're gonna do a challenge together. You ready? You ready for it? Wait for it.
Like,
I
honestly,
didn't
just like F
even
the haters,
notice
man. Just like, who
that.
cares?
Is that what their Chantel's maid says? Why the fuck are they calling him Karate Jovan? Karate Joe molested a child under the age of 12. How is that anything like yo mama? Sick, disgusting degenerates. Holy shit! How did I miss that? And thank you for making me aware of that, Chantel's maid. And the fucking audacity, the hypocrisy to say that about yo mama when she, Yaba, procreated with a legitimate fucking child molester. These are the reasons why people continue to bring up that disgusting reality because of her own fucking actions. I don't understand the fat fucking pig devil audacity to continue to insinuate or call others fucking kitty fiddlers when she literally decided to procreate with an actual one. The audacity is off the fucking charts. Oh my God. I'm so disgusted, guys.
Let them say what they want. Like, literally, look up on TikTok a podcast called Let Them. I think on TikTok. Just like, let's just let them talk, man. Who cares? Like, at the end of the day, like, like, they're never ever
Look,
ever.
these two, her and Amber Lynn, are now trying to figure out what they're gonna do because their mouthpiece had to leave the internet because their wife pulled the fucking plug.
Their mouthpiece? You mean someone who treated them fairly? I've been here the whole time. I've been here the whole time. Belinda's been here the whole time. Gaining Ground's been here the whole time. We will continue to treat these women fairly. We will continue to defend them when they are lied about. You may have silenced Yo Mama, but there is a group of people who are willing to treat these women fairly and to call your fucking ass out for your hypocrisy, your dirty deeds, your fucking doxing, your use to shield yourself with a victim who is a child, to weaponize a fucking legitimate kitty fiddler at will. Anytime you want ass pats or sympathy, you fucking use that child victim as a shield and you weaponize your evil fucking devil pig of a fucking ex baby daddy whenever you see fit. You're the fucking problem. Ugh.
Megan Fox, thank you, hun. Zebra Corin, Chin, so I appreciate you. Get her. Chantel, get your own stuff. Like something Canadian. What did the Canadians say? Like, I don't know, beaver or something? What's wrong with you, woman? Zebra Corn, thank you for that. We'll just have to change it to something else. What can we say?
Dude, I can't believe it, Cree. Cree says, I want to know why they think child predators are such a funny topic. What skeletons do you have thinking it's a big joke? Well, we know her skeletons now. And the fact that she continues to throw this shit around, to throw these terms around and these false allegations around, where with her proximity to an actual fucking predator, like, I can't believe it. I genuinely can't believe it.
They're always going to twist it. They're always going to try to villainize us. So let's just be the villains. Let's just be the villains. Honestly. Do our content, live our life, whatever. You know?
Let's do our content, live our life. Like, what life are you living? Sleeping 16 hours a day? Eating the rest of the time? Are you kidding me? Let's just live our life in Berlin. What life, bitch?
Who gives a shit? At the end of the day, hey. And don't look at anything people are saying. Don't watch that Psycho Jordy. Don't watch how many views they're getting. Don't even watch. Just
don't even look at
do
it.
your content.
Act like it's not there.
People, and
let's do it together. If you do it, I'll do it. Okay. No more watch.
No, you know what's so funny? No name. Do you know that I thought maybe when Chantel came and commented what she did in my comment section, do you know that I thought maybe it was you who went to Chantel and told her that she needed to take a better look? I thought that it was maybe you who had spoken to Chantel and said, hey, don't judge, you need the full context. But I guess not. But that's funny, right? And I'm glad. I'm so relieved. I'm so relieved that she didn't make a snap judgment and that she did her due diligence. And I'm also so relieved that she came into my comment section and let me know how she felt. I was ready to go insane. Ugh.
Watching the reactors. You promise? I promise too.
Honestly, if you start weeding out your comments, I'm telling you, more positive people will probably come. I don't know.
Listen to her. Amber's like, yeah, I don't think so. That's what gets me paid. I'm gonna let people talk their shit in my comment section because that's what gets me paid. I don't think so. Chantel's like, if you just go over there and you go through all of your 7,289 comments and get rid of all the negative ones, you'll have about 3 positive ones left. And your mental health, it's just gonna soar. It's gonna soar.
Fuck is she talking
yes.
about?
Yes, thank you, villain era. Yes. Thank you, Amber. I'm telling you, we need to do this because otherwise we just give them what they want. If we come on and we're like defending ourselves, like, no, if you want to call me an animal abuser, who gives a shit? Go ahead, okay? My cat is literally sitting here.
That's a different cat. That's not the same cat, bro. That's a different cat. I don't know what that means. Like, that's not VBJ. That's Julia. Okay.
Very
spoiled. You know, like if people want to accuse you of,
we have to. Someone please remind me before I end the live stream tonight. Somebody please remind me because I don't remember who did it, but somebody looked into the back end of Yaba's numbers and it really looks like she purchased subscribers, views, or both. And someone please remind me to get that up on screen before we end the live stream tonight. Because it really does look on the back end of things that the moment that FFG began streaming at the same time slot, because Yaba's views took a nosedive the moment FFG decided to do that. And then there was an unusual jump. So please remind me to take a look at that so we can look at it together. And hold on. Somebody just donated, but hold on, let me see. Oh, wow. I'm not going to read this one. Wow. I am so sorry. I'm not going to read that comment out loud, but thank you for sharing that with me. I am so fucking sorry that happened to you. I don't even know what to say, but I'm so proud of you that you did the work. You should be proud of yourself. And I really hope that you're able to heal from that. That's a really hard thing to go through. That's a hard thing to live with. And you should be so proud of yourself. I'm proud of you that you did the work. And thank you for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it.
You know what?
No, I think the live's still on her channel.
If you like, if Beck wants to do her dumb little drawings, because you know why she's getting so much clout and attention is because like they know it's getting to you. That's what they know it's getting to you. You know, so just freaking live your life happy. Take your YouTube bucks, live happy with it, live your life. You know.
Yes, cautious observer. New show, Ambient Foodie Beauty and 1,000-pound narcs must watch TV. We would all be here for that for sure. Thank you for the support, hun.
Excuse me. Have you heard of this company?
You know, at this point, I look forward to the fucking commercials. Like, I would rather watch this old lady in the pink jacket rather than hear the fucking pig beast devil banter on about her obsession with Chantel. Like, wee woo, motherfucker.
Yes, I've seen you guys on the street before.
We are going to come surprise you.
That can be the name of y'all's villains. Imagine. Hey, we're Mac. It's all inflated theatrical drama. That's how these channels survive. That's exactly it. You know?
Well, how does your channel survive? Exploiting your eating condition, which, if I check notes here, is against TOS. You know
Bitch! How does your channel survive? Do you know if somebody, a real person from YouTube, ever for fucking real sat down and took a listen to the content on Yaba's channel, all of it legitimately breaks community guidelines. 100%. No question about it. Her content breaks community guidelines. So I think it is very interesting her trying to say that Chantel publicly struggling with an eating issue breaks terms of service. Is she fucking insane? The ridiculousness and hypocrisy is fucking too much. Like, I can't believe this is a real person.
to get on your channel and say that targeting one person is against TOS. That's not true. If somebody is making content and you cover their content every day, that is not targeting the same person. And listen,
Want to ask Leafy is here? Do you know Leafy is here? His channel was deemed to be targeted harassment simply because he made titles appearing like he was covering the same person 7 videos in a row. The only reason, Yaba, why you have gotten away with hating, harassing, bullying the same woman for 7 years is because nobody, a real live human being from YouTube, has ever taken a real look at your content. You have skirted below the radar because your channel is so minuscule in the grand scheme of YouTube. You have been simply flying under the radar. You better pray to God with all of this breaking TOS and violating community. You better pray to the good Lord that a real live human being never takes a look at your fucking content. Your shit would be gone in a fucking minute, in a second. Like, oh my God.
we talked about this the other day. Now, like if you were going out and you were fucking like making content about somebody who wasn't on YouTube and you were doing that shit every day and you were targeting that person.
No, dumbass bitch. You should read. Have you read the terms and conditions that you fucking sign before you join the YouTube partner program? No. YouTube considers it even worse when you target a fellow YouTuber. Look, read the terms of service, moron. Again, I'll say you have only skirted below the radar because no one has ever looked. Ugh.
then that's what they consider a TOS violation. It's not the same, Chantel. Watching and reacting to your content every day, 3 times a day, is not targeting you as an individual. You need to read up on that and see what it's about. Hey, Katie, them two are going to go gunting hand in hand to the light. Gunt toward the light, ladies.
She's so confidently wrong. I can name you several different YouTubers who have been terminated, larger than Yaba could ever dream of being. Channels who brought in more money for YouTube than Yaba could ever dream of making. And those channels were terminated for harassment and bullying another creator. Like, she has no fucking idea of what the rules are on the platform where she makes all of her money. Fucking, of course, this fucking moron doesn't know the rules because, like Sama says, she can't fucking read good.
Katie, thank you for your support, hon.
Get your bag and smile, exactly. Yeah. Drama brings views, though. I think people will watch anyways. I think people would watch her anyways.
What happened?
And you know what? I've learned, like, honestly, like, you're right, Nina, but, like, honestly, like, it's dirty money. Like, it's, like, I could up my views. Like, look how like, when I rage, my views go up to, like, freaking over 1,000. Or, like, you know, I get, like, more views. Not still as many as most drama channels, but I don't want to do that to myself. Like, it's not worth it for me. It's not worth it. Hey, Poetic, scripted, right, worst of internet. It's not worth it for me. I can't do it. I can't do it for my, you know? I'll just be so...
Thank you. Thank you, Jasmine Stone, for reminding. Please, guys, please do hit the thumbs up. It really does help to send these videos, these streams as far and as wide as possible, because the goal has changed now. I've never really cared about views or about reach, but I told you things have changed and I'm on a mission. So guys, please do hit the thumbs up. This message needs to be seen by as many as possible. Yaba and her bullshit and reaching into real life and doxing viewers and doxing other creators and fucking calling people's wives and calling people's jobs, that needs to be known to a much wider fucking set of normal people. We need to start trying to reach outside of this community who already knows what's going on here. We need to start trying to reach the greater public with this message. It's so important, and that's the only way things are ever going to change, is if we can together reach a larger audience of people who are not sycophantically up Yaba's ass and obsessed with hating these 2 specific women. That has to be the goal.
like, mentally be in such a bad place. You know, no. Hey, Annie.
Right, Jenny Pondu.
Even with eating unhealthy, like, I know people probably think that I purposely eat unhealthy just for mukbangs. Nina, kisses, hands up, you're feeling there. Thank you, Nina.
Thank you, Nina.
Thank you, Nina.
Can you just tell me what you do with your hands? Just curious. Is that like the OB sign language? What is
For
that?
mukbangs. Nina, kisses, hands up, you're feeling there. Thank you, Nina.
Is that a gang sign? What is that? Can anybody tell me what that is?
Jasmine, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. Although I'm really sorry there's nothing to offer yet. I promise I will upload custom emojis as soon as I can. But thank you for supporting and joining.
Oh boy. Oh, please. That's my son. Never mind. What is this? Is that like 2 O's for obesity? I know that's not supposed to be a heart.
What if is a symptom that torments individuals with OCD?
What if I never feel just right?
What if I bring
I know that's what you're going for, but that's not even close. Not even a little bit.
Isn't it crazy how on this type of fucking video we get a mental health advertisement? Oh, God. So yucky, gross, fucked up.
Not even a little bit. Hey, Seattle Sapphires, a low carb world. Foodie the abuser giving ALR the abuser advice. You can't make this shit up. Addicts making money off of exploiting the addiction.
I know. I just feel bad. Detective Kochi said, stop apologizing. It's for support, not emojis. I know. I want to make sure that those who are joining the membership know that I haven't finished. I haven't added emojis yet. I just feel bad. That's why I wasn't going to announce it yet. You know what I mean? But I do appreciate it. I appreciate the support always. I appreciate those of you who donate. I appreciate those of you who are joining the memberships. And very soon, I haven't yet, but eventually I'm going to turn on super chats and super stickers as well. And guys, have you ever seen anybody's channel? There's also this new feature that's like gifts that has something to do with rubies. I don't even know what it is. I've never seen any channel offer it, but it's a new feature. I have to look more into it to see what it is, but I may turn that on as well, depending on what it is. But thank you to everyone who supports, no matter how you choose to do it. And I love it because it pisses Yaba off. So thank you for that too.
Have 3 seats. Have 4. The Seattle Sapphire. Thank you for the support, hon. Look at that. It's O for obesity. No, it's O for obesity, bro. It's the obesity gang. Gang, gang.
Love you. Thank you, Nina. Hey, Desville. Welcome. Yeah, it wears on you. But the thing is like when I do the mukbangs, I'm in that part of the cycle where I just want to eat whatever I want and try to justify it. Like, you know, I'm struggling. I'm not, you know, all I want to do is just eat. So that's what my content is, you know? So now I guess I'm in that part where I'm just like trying to eat healthier.
Roofies? No, it's called rubies. Yo, when we're done reacting to this, I'll read you exactly what the description says. It's really weird and I can't make sense of it. It's something like, I don't even know, man. It's something like where I can turn on something called gifts where you accrue rubies. I'll read it to you guys in a little bit. Please don't let me forget. I can't make sense of it.
Hey,
Because I
Basket
can't
of Biscuits.
totally water fast. Like I can't do it.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Is there a $9.99 here?
Oh, for obituary. Okay, that shit was fucking funny.
Can I plain cheese? I forgot. Hey, Lizzie, my birthday's March 28th, which means I can eat on my birthday.
Do you want to? I want to slow this down because I'm having a hard time understanding Chantel, and I really want to hear what Chantel is saying. So I'm sorry, guys, but I'm making this regular speed because I think Yaba has her sped up, and with me having it sped up again, it's making me have a hard time understand what Chantel is saying.
Look, I know how psycho
Yay! We can eat on your birthday.
I sound. I'm crazy. I sound unwell. I sound. And you know what? I am unwell.
We know. I know. You know what? As crazy as this is going to sound to a lot of people, I think you're more mentally unwell than you are physically unwell. So let that sink in. Seriously.
So,
you know what's? Do you want to know that's really fucked up? If Yaba really believes that, do you know what that? So, oh my God. So Yaba just said she genuinely believes that Chantel is more mentally unwell than she is physically unwell. That means that Yaba is happy and willing to harass on a daily basis someone that she believes is severely mentally ill. Like, do you understand the weight of that reality? Do you understand what kind of a person that fucking makes Yaba? And it's so crazy to me how she laughingly and proudly fucking admits that. God, fucking degenerate.
but you know, there's nothing wrong with being unwell. Are you still doing 12-second farts? No, that was a record. I'll have to listen to that, Mr. Busy.
Sarah's Corner, I'm sorry. My cell phone has been really fucked up. So that's the reason why I haven't been able to get onto Instagram in a while. I I'm trying my best to get my cell phone fixed. I have everything like happening all at once. I'm genuinely like drowning financially. So unfortunately, fixing my cell phone is not at the top of my list. And my cell phone is the only way I can access my Instagram. So please don't think I'm ignoring you. It's just because I'm having issues with my cell phone. And as soon as I rectify that situation, I will make sure to check your message. But please don't think it's because I'm ignoring you. I just haven't been able to access Instagram in a while. But thank you. Thank you for the compliment. I'm glad you're enjoying this content, and I'm so grateful that that you support my message.
Oops, OKC, welcome to the Airport Meter Region.
You know what? I bet she even counts in Mississippi's too. She does. She's like our biggest fan.
$9.99. Oh, I wish I could up mine. Hey, Windhammer. Page 5.
Yeah, Jay says 370 is really following her wife's orders and doing the bodega and scams dirty work. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I'm sick of these thin-skinned reactors striking channels that expose them. I think everyone can see and agree that Yaba has taken a real turn for the worse since Sam has come into the picture. Yaba used to be a very different person, or at least she used to pretend to be. She has become 10 times worse of an individual than she ever was ever since Sam came onto the fucking scene. Everyone can see it. Everyone agrees with it. And I believe it's going to eventually be her fucking downfall. She's going to go too far. She's going to go too far, and there's going to be no coming back from it. Just mark my words. We'll all just wait and watch. It's only a matter of fucking time, you know?
Dave. Yeah, you know what? Somebody said this, but I kind of just ignored it. But it's true.
No, not today, Freya. We got some stuff we got to do after the stream.
Oh my God. No name. Guys, can we please right now, guys, can we do literally a whole wall of green hearts for No Name right now? No Name just once again made such a generous donation, and I'm speechless. No Name, you are so generous. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Sometimes it feels like you are single-handedly fucking supporting me and this channel. And I am so grateful for your generosity and your kindness and just your care for me as a human being. No Name just made a really generous donation and said, wait, I want to read it verbatim. No Name said, towards your cell phone. Thank you so fucking much, No Name. And I hope this pisses Yaba off super bad. You're the best, No Name, though. You're so... I can't even believe your generosity and your kindness. And yo, why the fuck does she think that you are D. Higgins? Like, why is she like, I see, like, maybe I shouldn't say this. Maybe we should continue to let her think you're D. Higgins. But I see your real name every time you donate. You are definitely not fucking D. Higgins. Oh, I love the Wall of Hearts. Thank you guys for participating in the Wall of Hearts. No Name truly is so fucking generous. You are D. Higgins. Why does she think you're D. Higgins? We probably shouldn't know, but that's mean. That would be mean if we allowed her to believe it was D. Higgins and then she like targeted D. Higgins as a result of that. But oh, what an idiot. What a fucking moron. And No Name, we love you. We love you so much. You are the best. You single-handedly take care of this whole community. And we love you for it. And you make excellent comments in chat. You are the best. And yo, thank you for reminding me, guys. For those of you who joined the memberships, the first custom emoji that I am making is Sigs. I can't decide. I think I'm going to do a Newport box. I don't know. Or should I do Marlboro Reds? Because that's more cigarette-y. I don't know. I'll decide. I'm probably going to do it tonight, guys. I'm so excited. And yo, if any of you guys have any requests or suggestions on specific custom emojis that you want to see, please don't hesitate to let me know. For those of you who have joined the membership, there is a special members tab now that we can all talk on. So please go and leave comments, suggestions on the members only tabs. That's another reason why I love that. I love that we can have kind of private conversations on the members only tab. So please give me any suggestions. And you know what? I think I want to pause for a moment. I want to watch the Gorlic bread stuff. Let me cue that up real quick. Hold on. Where is it? I want to watch the fucking Gorlic bread videos that Yaba probably sent to Yo Mama's mother. I mean, ew, shut up. He doesn't do live streams, right? They're just regular videos. Okay. Oh my God. There's so many. Oh my God. This is what we're doing now. I can't even wait. Let me unshare this. Holy fuck. Holy shit balls. Oh, there's so fucking many of them. Did you guys watch this yet? Look at how many there are. Captain Jovan sails the unfriendly seas, his soul podcast, to his rescue. Let's begin at the beginning. Streamer's wife finds out about his content. Wait, how? Yeah, this is the way it goes, right? Is this about Yo Mama? The fake demon of Girl World caught lying. Oh my, there's so fucking many! Comparing a national tragedy to Girl World reactors. Oh my God. We've got to watch all of them. Where should we begin, guys? Do you want to know why Gorlic seems obsessed? It's because I don't know if you guys remember, but Gorlic bread is the catalyst that brought Yo Mama to Girl World in the first place. Both of them were in some type of video game community together, and Yo Mama started looking into Gorlic bread's Girl World content, and that's when he was exposed to the hypocrisy and ridiculousness that is Girl World. So of course Gorlic bread has a bee in his bonnet about Yo Mama, because Yo Mama came out swinging criticizing Gorlic bread. Guys, I don't even know where to begin. Let's watch this one, I guess, first. Fuck.
This is not Gorlic bread in this video.
I'm gonna spread this. I'm gonna speed this up.
I'm not going to be talking to Yo Mama in this video. It's going to be Ryan talking to Jovan. I want to make this as clear as possible. This was disgusting. And the shame that you should feel is beyond measure. You know, Jovan, part of me hopes that you woke up this morning after your stream where you clearly had been drinking, re-listen to it, and maybe consider how much time you spend online. Let me go one step further and say,
consider how much time he spends online. Oh, the ridiculousness and the hypocrisy is already too much for me. What?
you are a poor excuse for a man to use a tragedy in the way you did tonight. Sitting there and providing an incomplete and in some ways false narrative of what happened. And I want to make the gravity of this situation.
Hey, Rampage, I'm glad you're listening. And I just want to say, Rampage, I am so sorry that pig demon fucking wench doxed you. But I am so happy that you decided to not sink to their level and do what you wanted to do. I'm so happy that you realize that you are a better person than them, and that their goal is always to bring everybody down to their level. So I just want to say, I'm sorry that happened to you. You did not deserve it. And I am so glad that you are choosing the high road, because that's where you belong. You are so much better than these fucking animals. Ugh.
Crystal clear. Jovan felt it was acceptable to correlate a mass shooting incident to Girl World. And why? So he could project and fabricate a world where he was a hero, going on to cite several times that this was all God's plan to bring him into Girl World. Yes, Jovan, it was God's plan to remove 2 innocent people from this world, including one that had recently become a father, so that you could sit here today and defend Amber and Chantal from FFG, Yaba, and myself. And during this...
Bro, shut the fuck up. You know, with this preface from fucking Gorlic Bread, I can't even imagine what we're about to hear. But him sitting here acting like, I can't. Acting like the fucking fat savior of girl world hate, hypocrisy. Like, you're pathetic. I can't even imagine what we're gonna hear right now.
Testimony, you blatantly omit the facts of what took place so that you can attempt to villainize others. And before we get into this, I just want to start with the reality of the situation. On August 26th, 2018, David Katz returned to the Good Luck and Have Fun gaming bar in Jacksonville, Florida, where EA Sports was holding a Madden tournament. With a recently purchased pistol, he fatally shot Elijah Clayton, age 22, from Woodland Hills, California, and Taylor Robertson, age 27, from Ballard, West Virginia. This entire event took place during a live Twitch stream. Prior to this,
what a fucking surprise. No Name says he twists everything Yo Mama says to make it sound awful. I can already tell by how he's prefacing and how he's trying to make it seem so much worse than what Yo Mama probably fucking said. And let me tell you, psychologically, there's a reason why Gorlic Bread is laying the opinion out before the audience, before they hear what Yo Mama actually says. Gorlic Bread is giving a summarization of how he wants the audience to perceive Yo Mama's words. He's doing it on purpose, with purpose. Have you guys ever noticed that I do things the exact opposite way? When I want your opinion on a clip, I will make sure to not give my opinion until we all have watched the clip together. That is the difference between somebody who does videos where they genuinely want the audience to think for themselves and to have their own opinions, the way that I do it, and the difference between somebody who is purposely psychologically setting up for you to agree with the opinion he just laid out before you even hear the content that he's talking about. It is very dishonest. It is very disgusting. And he does it with purpose. Keep that in mind because that is the way he does all of his content. He doesn't want you to think for yourselves. He wants you to agree with the narrative that he has already painted before you can even think and watch for yourselves. Fucking disgusting.
It was documented the cats had issues with poor sportsmanship, but only after this event did we find out his prolonged history of mental illness. And yes, Jovan, 2 years prior to that, he had been at a tournament where issues had taken place. And I don't know that you did anything actionable at the time to prevent this. And I say that because no one could have. Because none of us knew David Katz was suffering from mental health issues. No one knew he had been involuntarily committed to mental health institutions, diagnosed with multiple mental illnesses, written prescription medication.
Oh, shut up. Play the clip. Play the clip. Allow people to discern for themselves and then give your opinion. Oh my, I know I feel like he read a specific book on how to purposely mislead and manipulate. I can't remember the author's name, but I will tell you in the next stream. I think he read a specific book on how to manipulate and mislead the public. That's what it sounds like to me by how he's prefacing, how he always does it this way. And it's fucking disgusting. It's very clear to me that he is trying to build a cult following. He is not interested in cultivating an audience that thinks for themselves. And it's fucking disgusting. Oh my God.
Patients for those illnesses. So for you, Jovan, to sit here today and act as if you could go back in time and change this, or that you are doing this on behalf of Chantal and Amber's mental health is absolutely disgraceful. You want to talk about how you defend mental health, Jovan? Let's play this clip of you from this very month, mocking my mental health and laughing that I wanted to remove guns from my home during a time I felt it would be in my best interest.
Sir. No, listen.
Aw, that's so cute. No Name, I love it that your husband watches too. Hey, No Name's husband. You know your wife is fucking amazing. And you're amazing too. Thank you for supporting. And I'm glad that you are entertained by my bullshit. You guys are the best. Aw, can we get some hearts for No Name's husband? Can we please get a wall of hearts for No Name's hubby poo? Aw, that's such nice couple bonding. You guys watch YouTube together. That is so cute. I love that. You guys are the best.
These text messages that you gave about hiding all the guns in your house and almost ending it all because Zachary Michaels made a video exposing you.
So now that we've clearly exposed your hypocrisy, let's make sure that we're all on the same page, Jovan. When you take cheap shots at me for mental health, that's okay. But when you want to make yourself look like the savior in Girl World, it's a different story. And I want to make...
No. You set the stage, Gorlic Bread. You take cheap shots at Chantel for her mental health. So by you doing that, you have set the rules. You have told the world that that's okay. That you think it's a-okay to go after someone's mental health. But then when the tables are turned and somebody shoots it in your direction, oh, now it's a problem. Fuck you. Fuck you, you little baby bitch. Are you kidding? So you can do it to Chantel, But then when a man comes and does it to you, it's, oh, poor me. How can you diminish or go after my mental health? You set the rules, moron. The fuck?
Make one thing emphatically clear. No one knew this event was going to take place in Jacksonville. This was tragic. It was unfortunate. And to be blunt, it deserves more respect than to be used as a girl world bartering chip after 3 hours of drinking online. But let's hear Jovan discuss this and how David Katz was treated by others.
But he got a lot of backlash for being, you know, the way he looked, the way he smelled, the way he talked, all that other stuff like that. This is true. And he was piled on. And I wish every day, to this day, that I wish that I could have did something, that I could have maybe had one voice on his side to wean off a lot of people that was bullying him. Currently, what I'm doing today with Amberlynn and Foodie Beauty. You know what I mean? Just take the pressure off.
We need to hold on.
We're sure this is shocking for many of you that are just hearing the news and tuning in.
So Jovan cites that.
No. Did you hear what your mama just said? I need to run that back. How is he going? I can't even imagine how he's going to try and turn what your mama just said into something negative. Listen to what he said.
And I wish every day, to this day, that I wish that I could have did something, that I could have maybe had one voice on his side to wean off a lot of people that was bullying him. Currently,
do you hear what your mama is saying? Your mama, oh my God, your mama is saying that he wishes he could have helped this person, that he wishes he could have been a voice to reach out, because this person was being bullied the same way that Amberlynn and Chantel. How could you criticize that? How could you criticize that? Your mama has consistently shown that he is somebody who sticks up for the smaller man, for those who are picked on, those who are targeted. How can he paint this as a negative? This is insane.
What I'm doing today with Amberlynn and Foodie Beauty. You know what I mean? Just take the pressure off.
So Jovan cites that he could have been the voice that helped.
No, he said he wishes he could have. He wishes he could have. How Gorlic Bread can lie when we just heard the clip ourselves? This is too much. I'm getting so angry.
The way he tries today to take the pressure off. By all accounts, it was gross negligence that allowed this event.
He wants the bullied to no longer feel so alone. He wants the bullied to feel like they have one friend in this world who's on their side, who will stand with them, stand up for them. I can't understand how he is trying to paint this as a negative.
To take place. Sheriff's office, city of Jacksonville, neither notified that the tournament was taking place. They had no police presence other than a security guard that was working at a food court. Later, they discussed the floor plan and how it wasn't even suitable to hold this type of event. But let's hear Jovan talk about how he could have changed everything.
But I said to myself, after that happened, I said that I would never, ever look past anybody else to ever get dogpiled ever again. And I would never allow that to happen again. And it was just in the Madden community. I never thought I would come over to Girl World, which is.
How can Gorlic Bread paint what Yo Mama is saying as negative? Yo Mama is saying that he learned and he feels empathy for others and that he is never going to sit on the sidelines and allow somebody to be bullied without stepping in and saying something and standing with them and standing up for them. How and in what world is this a negative for Yo Mama?
is kind of weird because it is kind of God's plan.
It's interesting because after this event, Jovan went on to cover relationships of Madden gamers like Country Girl. He mocked Siwu92 for living at home, being homeless. He made streams about EA employees getting fired. Madden Gamer Kept 13 for his wife leaving him. Mocked JML Flow for multiple mental health issues, including bringing his mother into the content. Laughing at JML Flow thinking he was in a relationship with Ariana Grande. For those that don't know, JML eventually fled his family in an attempt to get him committed and ended up being a missing person in Ohio. So Jovan is far from this reformed person that he claims to be, who wants to help and intervene and is concerned about people's mental health. However, Jovan explains the situation, placing himself at the forefront of everyone else's tragedy so that he can paint himself.
Let me ask you a question, idiot asshole. First of all, I don't believe Gorlic Bread's version of events because we've just been shown in this 7 minutes how dishonest he is. So I don't believe any of what he just said anyway. However, all of those people that Gorlic Bread just mentioned, are they individuals who have entire communities dedicated to bullying and harassing them? It's a very different thing. What Yo Mama is saying is he's never going to stand in a crowd with a bunch of other people and kick one individual while they're down. That does not mean that he cannot, on the internet, criticize somebody with a one-off. Like, what kind of fucking crazy dishonest logic is Gorlic Bread trying to fucking spew right now? This is so ridiculous and dishonest. I can't even believe that people watch this, listen to this, agree with this, support this.
As a would-be victim.
You know, I still question it to this day why I'm still here on this earth. You know what I'm saying? Because I was supposed to be next to him, and I'm ashamed that he died alone. You know what I mean? And I wish I was there, but I wasn't there.
So this is where we really start the white knighting, where changing his ways. And I want to be clear. After this incident happened.
Mr. No Name says, Angry Pistachio in chat. Rarely I chat, but Pistachio is the goods. This is Mr. D. Higgins saying hello, and Mrs. D. Higgins is a bomb. Well, welcome, Mr. No Name. Your wife is fucking amazing, and I'm sure that you are also fucking amazing, because only an amazing man could get a wife as amazing as No Name. So welcome. We love you. And that was fucking hysterical. They will now forever be known as Mr. and Mrs. D. Higgins.
Happened. Much of the Madden community came together. This event, as I said, was streamed on Twitch. It impacted many of Madden's Twitch streamers. And I personally reached out to Jovan. I encouraged him to continue to stream. I encouraged him to stay in that community. I helped him get familiar with YouTube to seek monetization. Jovan, though, was one of many people I helped. But he, however, is the only one that creates a story that I did that to, quote, get him on my side, if we, of course, let him tell it.
And I said, dude, I'll never let that shit happen again.
What? Wasted Time says, Yo Mama is responsible for the consequences of his own actions. Gorlic Bread was only putting them there for all to see. What the fuck do you mean by that? Are you not watching the same things that we're watching? Gorlic Bread in this video alone has completely misrepresented Gorlic. What Yo Mama is saying in this video, completely misrepresenting his intentions. How can you say that? Like, I can't even understand where you're coming from with that. Gorlic Bread is being dishonest. And let me tell you, and I've said this before, the only mistake that Yo Mama made was not fully making his wife aware of what he was doing, more so who he was dealing with on the internet, the potentiality of these people reaching into their real lives. Yo Mama's only mistake was not sitting down long ago and having a conversation with his wife about the caliber of monsters that Yo Mama was fighting against on the internet. That is his only mistake. Period. Yikes.
Somebody just pile on one individual and they reach their breaking point and you never know what happens, because that was a shock to all of us. And it was so crazy because I was in the Madden community when it happened, and then I got knocked off of Twitch because I didn't want to be on Twitch no more. I was so angry and so mad. I got my first strike and I left. And I got a lot of messages to come back on Twitch. A lot of messages. Everybody wanted me to come back. And guess who brought me to YouTube?
Spoiler, it was me, as I said. And I spent a lot of time with Jovan and others working to get them.
Yeah, Gorlic Bread, we know that you're the catalyst, and this is the reason why you are so butthurt. This is why you're so jaded when it comes to Yo Mama. That's the reason why you're willing to lie and manipulate with this bullshit. You wanted to take him down because you couldn't handle the truths that he was telling about you. You couldn't handle the fact that he was laughing at your pathetic fucking ways. You couldn't handle that he thought you and you exploiting a very sick, morbidly obese woman for financial gain. He called you out for it, laughed at you, made fun of you for it. That's why you hate him. That's what this is about. Oh my God.
Them monetized and making content. Many of them still make Madden content to this day, including myself.
And go live on YouTube and show me how to monetize myself on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen in chat. None other than Gorlic Bread. That's right, Ryan Moody. Go ask him. He won't deny it.
Why would I deny that? I'm proud that I went out and helped people, more so after what took place. Why would I be ashamed of helping people get onto this platform and generate income doing something they enjoy with a sport and a game that they likely love?
I was done. I quit. Guess who came in and said, yo, you should come to YouTube. You don't have to walk on eggshells. You can be yourself. And I teach you how to, and I show you how to get monetized. Gorlic Bread. Kind of weird, ain't it?
You know, Jovan.
So they were friends at one point? Wow. They were fucking friends at one point? See, now that's very interesting. That's a part of the puzzle that I was genuinely unaware of.
It's not odd at all. It's odd that you seem to think that everything is a transactional relationship, that you just can't have the help of someone else, or maybe in some cases help someone else, that there always has to be a motive behind it. Again, you aren't the only person that I helped, but you are the only person with this very odd and self-centered stance.
Thought that he had me on in his corner no matter what, but you know how I get down. Everybody in the chat know how I get down.
Again, just imagine.
Yeah, it seems as though Gorlic Bread thinks that because he helped Yo Mama out and there was kindness between them, that means that he is safe from criticism. Can I tell you something? A truly good friend, a real friend, someone who genuinely cares about you and respects you as a person, they will never hesitate to call you out or tell you when you are doing wrong. Yo Mama saw, when Yo Mama became aware that Gorlic Bread was targeting a sick, struggling woman on the internet for financial gain, he called it out. That's what a real friend does. What do you think? Because you helped him? You think you bought his silence? You think you bought his fucking loyalty to act however you fucking please and him not call it out when you're doing fucked up shit? Like, I can't believe that he's talking about Yo Mama thinking that things are transactional. He is showing us that it is he who feels like, oh, well, since I helped you, I bought the right to act however I please and for you to keep your fucking mouth shut because I helped you one time. It's you who's transactional. This is so backwards and fucking ridiculous right now.
The self-importance one must have to assume that no one helps them because they are just a decent person, because they want to help people recover from a tragedy. This was all done to, quote, get him on my side. But let's hear Jovan talk about a day that he apparently will never forget in his life, revolving around me and Girl World.
This day, after the stream, I kind of scrolled down and I saw this guy left a comment. I never forget a day in my life. Left a comment. He said, yo, this guy, Ryan Moody, you know that he's in another community and he pissed off these two women, and the name of his name of his channel in this other community is Gorlic Bread.
Yo, can I tell you something? Yo Mama is the type of man that I would be friends with. Yo Mama is the type of person that I would want around me. He's the type of person that you want your man to be friends with. The type of man who, when they see their friends are bullying a fucking morbidly obese, struggling woman and says, hey, this is wrong. That's a good man. That's a good friend. Yo Mama is exactly the type of person you want to be friends with, you want your man to be friends with. But Gorlic Bread expects just overall sycophants. Oh, I helped you. You better not say anything when you find out that I'm bullying a morbidly obese woman on the internet to pay my fucking credit card bills. You better say nothing. I helped you. Don't tell anybody. Don't have a problem with it when I bully women on the internet. Fucking ridiculous.
Jovan, it is not some massive secret. People have multiple channels all the time. The secret seems to be that you think people will care and they don't. But we're about to get into Jovan and God's plan.
And
And
even more so, Jennifer H says, yes, I always want my friends to call me on my bullshit. But don't you want your man or your significant other? Don't you want them to have the type of friend that's going to say, hey, what are you doing? If your significant other is doing wrong or treating someone badly or bullying a woman, wouldn't you want your significant other to have a friend that would say, hey now, what you're doing here is wrong. It's disgusting. Stop it. Oh my God. The mindset on these people genuinely fucking frightens me, guys. I can't believe these are the people that we're walking around the fucking earth with. It genuinely fucking frightens me.
I came into the Girl World community. Guess what happened, ladies and gentlemen in the chat? There was two women, Amberlynn and Foodie Beauty, two women that were being dogpiled by a bunch of psychopath, idiotic reaction channels.
Absolutely.
The same thing that was going on with that guy that killed my friend was going on in Girl World. And it was God saying, like, you said that if you see something, a bunch of people piling on one individual, you're going to come in and you're going to jump in and you're going to throw people off. Well, here's your shot. Here's your chance to prove it.
I mean, again.
See, I'm really glad we're watching this. And now I understand why Yo Mama. Wow. See, this is a bit of a window into Yo Mama's soul. And again, I don't understand how Gorlic Bread could be painting this as a negative. This is a good person. This is a good person who, because of what they've seen in the past, and they had a friend who was dogpiled, they're never going to sit on the sidelines ever again and watch someone else be dogpiled. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Gorlic Bread that he chose this specific portion, like these clips, to try and paint Yo Mama as a bad person. Watching this and hearing what your mom is saying, I personally have an even greater respect for him now, as a man, as a human being, as somebody who sticks up for those who are targeted. Like, how can anyone see this as a negative?
What can I say? You honestly just compared a mass shooting to Girl World. That God placed you here to act as a savior to Amber and Chantal.
Bro, shut the fuck up. That's what you heard? That's what you gleaned from what he just said? Sell your bullshit to someone else, you fucking problem. Your sycophants may believe you and go along with what you're saying, but you're bullshit. You are bullshit. And your mama is a better man than you could ever pretend to be. That's why he has a wife that could be called. Where's your wife, homeboy? You're too busy taking your mama at fucking near 50, you are, single, driving your mommy to go buy fucking underoos. But he's the bad guy, right? Oh my God, sell your bullshit to those who will buy it.
I'm going to level with you. I could not believe that you were saying these things. And I also want to point out, full transparency, after this event took place, both myself and Jovan were very vocal about EA's lack of responsibility, ethics, financials.
But Jay says, I honestly think that Scam and Yob sent Gorlic this video as Yaba just reached to 11-year-old video off his Facebook. This whole thing stinks of bodega. I don't understand how anyone could hear what your mama is saying in this video and think, what? Got him. Like, what? He's saying that he wants to stand up for those who are targeted by large groups of people. Oh, what a piece of shit. He wants to make sure that people don't get bullied by large amounts of people. Whoa, what a devil. What an asshole. He likes to stand up for people who are bullied. What a piece of shit. Let's call his job. Let's call his wife. Like, what the fuck is this? I feel like I'm in Looney Tune land right now. The fuck?
It came to these victims. And interestingly enough, in 2020, we had prepared to go to this DreamHack event in Anaheim. And EA was at the event. They weren't presenting it, but they were at it. And ironic.
It's so hard to listen to him for me. I get beet red and I start sweating because of the rage that I get. Because he's so dishonest and manipulative, and just the condescending nature of how he speaks. And he speaks in an authoritative way while being so goddamn wrong and ridiculous. I'm like, I can't wait for another commercial to come on. Like, I prefer to watch the commercials when we're reacting to Gorlic bread. Like, God, when's the next commercial, brother? I need a break. Fuck.
That both Jovan and I later find out we had been placed on this ban list for the event, which of course was later just wrote off as this misunderstanding. But Jovan continues on.
You people are looking at individuals as like they're not people. You're looking at them as items. And that's how we treated that one guy. We treated him like an item, and we didn't treat him like a person. And that's and there's no reason why anyone should go out there and kill people. That is just wrong and utterly gross. And I wish I can go back, and I wish I can change things to saying, hey guys, yo, back off this guy. Like, let him, he's a person, he's a human. I wish I could. But I'm here.
Yes, Jovan. You are sitting here giving this
Wait a second. Wait, what do you mean? Jen No Fear says, Jay, I haven't watched, but that's what they're saying on the farms. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What I miss? What are they saying on the farms? What? Jen No Fear says, P. Gorlic bread implies your mama inappropriate around kids. Just taking us along, having fun in the water in yesterday's video. Would love to see you roast him for it. What video is that? Is it something that Gorlic bread uploaded? What is it called? Because I'm done with this one. Let's get away with this one. It's enraging. Sorry, guys. I hit the wrong button. I hit back on the wrong thing. Can you hear me good? Let me share screen. Where is it? Comparing. There we go. There it is. I hit back on the entirely wrong screen. P about go yesterday's video. Gorlic Bread's yesterday's video. That yesterday's Captain Jovan. That's the name of it. Okay, hold on. Let me go look. This is what I was trying to hit back on. There we go. Which one? I don't see anything that's titled like that. Which video are you talking about? Yes, Gorlic Bread yesterday. Captain Jovan, he's just having fun. Yo, which one is it, Jen? Because look, this is his lineup of videos. This one, It Gets Worse? Is that the one you're talking about? Captain Jovan. Okay, It Gets Worse. Okay, that's the one. Here's the one. Let's take a look.
However you go, and wherever you go, your AAA membership is along for the ride.
My mantra is that every next level demands a different you, and Purdue Global is giving me an opportunity.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. You know, I'm just looking out at the sea of hypocrisy today. The people that are...
And again, let's see if he does what he always does. Is he going to, again, tell the audience how to think, what to feel before they get a chance to watch the clip and have any feelings of their own? I'm guessing yes.
Sitting there and defending Jovan, angry at me for pointing this out. These same people that just months ago told me that all I could do was cover Chantal. All I did was pick on Chantal. Well, I mean, here we are today. Interesting that not a lot of people are taking these videos and responding to them. I would argue any of this was done by Chantal, there would be countless creators speaking out about it. But, you know, one of the biggest defenses that people have created for Jovan is that, oh, this was just him joking, right? No one understands Jovan was a comedian. The reason no one understands...
He is a comedian, and he's a damn good one. That cat joke, that was in very poor taste. I don't know why he would ever think it was funny to joke about killing a cat by kicking it. But Yo Mama has shown us time and time again with his parody songs, with his parody of Mr. Snowflake. He is a very funny comedian. Very funny. Every comedian works it out. They'll feel around how the audience feels about certain jokes. And guess what? He failed. He failed one time out of 100. He made one bad joke out of 100 successful ones. That's what happens when you have talent and when you are unafraid. Ugh.
Understands that is because he was not a comedian. He went to open mic nights, right? If he was a comedian, right? If he truly was a comedian, he would be able to, or someone else would be able to show, you know, that whole quote cat joke as part of a skit, as part of a performance. So why has no one been able to produce that? Now, naturally, logical people in this community have determined that there's nothing common.
Because I would imagine he did it years and years ago before it was popular and prevalent for comedians to film their stand-up themselves. Now on TikTok, comedians, very small, unknown comedians, they are getting kind of famous and they're building a following in today's day and age by filming their own sets. But 10 years ago, 15 years ago, that wasn't a thing. Nobody was doing that. That's why nobody can produce Yo Mama doing a set. He did produce a still photo of him on stage doing a set. But back in the day, that was just not a common thing to do.
Comical about that story. No one sees entertainment in that story. But because a few people still want to kind of cling to that moral high ground, I figured we would revisit what a lot of people ignored during Jovan's.
How is that a moral high ground? He just said people want to cling to that moral high ground. How is being honest and saying he told a bad joke, how in fuck is that a moral high ground, stupid idiot? He's just throwing words around to sound smart. He's stringing words together that don't belong and don't make sense to try and trick the fat, middle-aged moron sycophants in his audience into thinking that he's smart. Yick.
It's time in Girl World, other than a select handful of creators. And I want to showcase this footage from this boat, right, that Jovan rented. He later lied and said that he owned it. And I know Girl World could care less about this boat ownership. So I figured we would just focus on his behavior around families, around children.
Oh, he's so jealous that Yo Mama has a wife and has a boat too. This is a fat neckbeard fucking incel who is super jealous at this handsome, good-natured, moral man that has a wife and owns a boat. How dare he? How dare he have fun? Yeesh.
Right? I'm going to show you Jovan. I'm sure you'll recognize his voice. First, shouting profanities into the crowd and pointing at some other boats. This is.
Oh, y'all remember my boat? Is that why everyone hates me too? Yo, those who know, y'all know I have a boat as well. They just hate bitches with boats, hey? Me and Yo Mama with our boats. That's why they hate us. I have cracked the fucking code. It's the boat. It's always been the boat.
This is very much, you'll be aware, the same person that you saw on his streams. This is very much the same person, likely today, cleaning out his streaming shed so that his wife can make it into a she shed.
Hey, point that shit. Get that fucking tour going.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the fucking Arizona Tour.
So as we travel forward, just for some perspective, we are approaching the King's View condo. And as we look in the water, you can clearly see there's groups of people. And even without high resolution.
Ooh, and this man makes good money. He's out here taking his family on really beautiful vacations. Man, Gorlic Bread is seething that this man, because this was years ago, this isn't recent, right? He's so jelly and filled with fucking envy that Yo Mama has a job outside of YouTube that allows for him to take his family to a beautiful blue water beach where they're on boats and he has a fucking bullhorn and he's listening to musics and doing jet skis. This is somebody who is filled with fucking envy. Oh my God.
Video, something Jovan was very concerned about, you can clearly see that children are present. So how did Jovan elect to act? How did he handle himself in this situation? Well, let's take a look and a listen.
Yo, we're on the boat tour right now, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Arizona. I'd like to just take you on the boat tour. If you look to your left, you can see some truckers. If you look to your right, you can see some truckers, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's right. Turn up, everybody. Let the dance in your games. Yeah, let's go. Woo! Let's go, everybody over there. That is a contest just like ours over here, ladies and gentlemen. We are on a contest. Thank you very much. God Festival, let's go.
So that was Jovan, citing he was, quote, turned up, taunting another boat as, quote, cockfest. And then
I can't believe the way he's reiterating it. That was Jovan saying he's going to turn up and that this is a cock fest. He's so jealous that man. He's so jealous this man is having fun on his vacation. Oh. Yo, thank you so much for suggesting this video. Yo, this is just jealousy. Yo, we gotta hear that again. Hold on.
and citing the boat he was on was
Wait.
a, quote, cock festival. Now, I understand to some perhaps this was all a joke, fine-tuning his comedy act where he was going to be some boat-based. Now,
we are on a cock fest. Thank you very much. Cock Festival, let's go.
So that was Jovan, citing he was, quote, turned up, taunting another boat as, quote, cockfest. And then citing the boat he was on was a, quote, cock festival. Now,
holy shit. Gorlic bread, you are such a fucking dud. You are such a oh my god. Homie, you give white people such a bad name. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're so dude, yo, does no one think it's so funny how he's reiterating this? Oh.
I understand to some perhaps this was all a joke, fine-tuning his comedy act where he was going to be some boat-based comedian. I'm not sure. Since this clip involves families and not pets, are we going to exclude the Mike Vick defense on this one? Perhaps the recency bias some of you like to bring up is no longer applicable because, well, let's talk about when this happened.
Rock out with your cock out. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We're here today. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Cock Fest 2023 is back in the
Dude, he's just mad that your mom is having fun on a boat and turning up. He, quote, is turning up and, quote, having a cockfest. Asshole, if you want to turn up on a boat and have a cockfest, you're a grown man. You can do that too. You don't have to sit here jealous trying to paint him a fucking villain because he's out here having fun at the beach. The fuck is wrong with you? Oh my god.
Again, it's important to note that we are yelling, quote, Cockfest 2023 is back in the building. So if we revisit,
yo, can I get some Cockfest 2023s in chat? Everybody, can we please get some Cockfest 2023s in chat? Listen, I'm all about Cockfest 2023, motherfucker. Why you hate so hard? Well, what's wrong with Cockfest 2023? Oh, this is so stupid. He's so jealous. Oh. Yo, we're gonna live Cockfest 2023 in Yo Mama's honor for the rest of the month. The rest of this month, we are going to celebrate together Cockfest 2023, y'all. Oh my god.
one of the more recent defenses of his actions that some in this community latch onto. It's that, you know, those jokes, those other issues, well, they precluded his tenure in Girl World. So help me understand, right? If you want to defend this that same way, working on material for stand-up, but you're not able to document any of this in a comedy venture, all of this would have been in preparation for a comedy bit that would have precluded his time in Girl World.
What?
Yet this is from 2 years ago.
The fuck is he talking about? This would have precluded his what? The fuck do you mean? What does this have to do with Girl World? What are you talking about? You're just jealous that he's having fun on a boat in the summer and you're not. You're jealous he can take his shirt off in front of others and be cool about it and you can't. Oh, this is what envy looks like, guys. The green-eyed monster of envy. This is who it makes you. Oh my, this is so insane. These can't be the videos that were sent to his wife. These cannot be the videos that were sent to his wife. The fuck is this?
If this was from 2 years ago, and you're going to tell me that it was in preparation for a comedy bit, would you not be able to definitively show that he was preparing for these comedy shows in the last 2 years? And even if it was,
Yo, what the fuck is he talking about? How can he try and deduce that from him partying in the summer on a boat? Where does it say this is him prepping for comedy shows? You fucking, oh my God.
this is all a comedy routine. When we look at these images, are you not clearly able to conclude the children are present? Do you feel that screaming rock out with your cock out and it's cockfest would be applicable in this situation?
Oh, let's go! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! This Joy 2 Contest 2013! Let's go!
And just remember, right, whenever I did say anything about
It's so crazy. Like Gorlic Bread's out here trying to criticize and make this into something evil. I'm sitting here watching this and I'm like, I wish I was there right now. I wish I was on this boat participating in Cockfest 2023. Raise your hand in chat if you also wish you had been invited to Cockfest 2023. That's why I'm jealous. That's why he's jealous too. He just won't admit it, and he's trying to turn it into some nefarious. I can't even believe this.
about this, the response was, I was jealous.
You
I was a hater.
are.
I was just
Brother.
bitter that
Brother, homie, honey, you are so obviously jealous. I can smell it on you from here. You're so jealous that he's the type of man who is confident in himself and who parties this way on boats with his loving family in beautiful beaches and blue waters. You're so jealous.
he had exposed me. Or as he would say, he was an entertainer. Other reactors, we couldn't do what he did. The channels that are hyper-focused on him, they saw all of this, right? They just laughed. Yeah, Jovan's the entertainer.
Yo,
And trust me, in this clip, a fellow boater...
Nakati, these cannot be the videos that were sent to his wife. These can't, because this is a nothing burger. This is absolute bullshit. If anything was sent to his wife, it surely could not have been any of these videos we've seen so far. Absolutely not. The fuck is this?
Or gets angry at Jovan in his actions, his antics, his profanity. Yells back at him. Jovan had nothing to say. I'm going to go out on a very, very strong limb, and I'm going to say that you won't find footage of other reactors in Girl World acting this way. And I am going to again reiterate to you, this footage was all out there during his time in Girl World.
Bro, of course you won't see other Girl World reactors acting this way. They all are themselves 300 to 500 pounds. They would sink this boat. Of course, you're not going to see other Girl World reactors fucking yucking it up, having fun at the beach on a boat. And you think that's a negative? It's because they're morbidly obese and they can't go on an inflatable boat without fucking capsizing the shit. Oh my God.
But now some people want to sit there and say, oh, they're piling on. We shouldn't talk about any of this. So to be clear, so I understand, right? Jovan can come online for hundreds of hours, right? He can lie about others. He can be supported by people in the community. He can talk about people's families, people's children, people's personal life. But now, when it comes to showing Jovan for his true character,
The fuck? Hold on. Let me see if I can read this. Somebody just sent. Wait, can I say it's you? No, how dare you? A Southern Belle just left a donation and said, "It's A Southern Belle again. Last one of the night. I'm while listening, writing an essay. You are cracking me up, by the way. I just want to say clearly you want to party with Gorlic bread on a boat. It's okay to admit it, P. We will still love and accept you. How dare you? How dare you? You caught me." Oh, I love you, Southern Belle. You're the best.
you still want to go back and talk about other people, right? Not his actions. You want to tell me that it's too difficult to listen to him laugh at that dog, that it's too difficult to watch things like this.
Let's go! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Cocktail 2023. If you are invited, rock out with your cocktail. Let's go! Woo! Let's go! That's right. Stir that oil, my guy. Stir that oil, my guy. Get oil out of that goddamn water. And if you get money, send something to me, my guy. Let's go!
Caught me. A Southern Belle got me. It's really because I want to party on a boat with garlic bread. I mean, listen, maybe it would make him a happier individual if any lady was willing to fucking party with him on a boat. I listen, I'll take one for the team. I will volunteer as tribute. Oy vey. I'll take one for the team. Maybe he'll shut the fuck up and stop being so envious of others. Ugh.
I'm not gonna say anything, but it's 2023. I don't know what it is. If it's a he or a she, it doesn't even matter. We're all together. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah! Cocktail 2023. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. If you ain't party tonight, you better party tonight. Yeah! Oh yeah.
Are you refusing to do that because you truly feel that way? Are you refusing to do that because now you see the person that you're supporting has recorded himself joking and mocking about an animal being harmed and then lying to cover it up? Mocking the passing of a neighbor's pet while citing he played a part in it.
Bro, let's move on. This whole video has legitimately been Gorlic bread angry and jealous that yo mama is turning the fuck up and having fun in the summer on a boat. Like, I think we're done here. Let's go watch another one. These are getting more ridiculous as we go on. I can't even believe this. Holy jeez, guys. Oh, what else have we got? Which one should we do next? Streamer's wife finds out about his content. Let's do this one. Or should we do no? Which one should we watch next? Oh, should we watch it? I just got tagged in it. Should we watch it? Okay, hold on. She just tagged me in it. Hold on. Okay, let me do this. Okay, hold on. Let me share this. Let's take a break from this and let's watch Olap's video. Hold on. We're watching it. Hold on. Here we go. Angry Pistachio's boat from Olap. Here we go. Hates me too. Yo, those who know, y'all know I have a boat as wait, y'all remember my boat? Is that why everyone hates me too? Yo, those who know, y'all know I have a boat as well. They just hate bitches with boats, hey? Me and yo mama with our boats. That's why they hate us. I have cracked the fucking code. It's the boat. It's always been the boat. You know why my life, the only reason why my life is so much better now? One word, guys. Say it with me. Boat. It's because of my boat. Boat, bitch. I'm fucking on my boat. I'm talking about boats. Certainly am. Pistachio got the boat, bitch. Lime and pepino. Boat. My life is so much better now. It's because of my boat. Please tell me the clip of me talking about throwing a shit log overboard is going to be in here. Please. I hope me talking about throwing a literal log of shit overboard is in this. Boat. Boat, bitch. I'm fucking on my boat. I'm talking about my boat. Pistachio got the boat. Got the boat. Boat. Pistachio got the boat. Bitch. Lime and pepino. Lime and pepino. Lime and pepino. Boat. Boat. My wife make this a song. How did she miss the shit log comment? Oh, what a travesty. It's so much better now. One word, guys. Say it with me. Boat. It's because of my boat. Boat, bitch. I'm fucking on my boat. I'm talking about boats. Certainly am. Pistachio got the boat. Boat. Pistachio got the boat, bitch. Reason why my life is so much better now. One word, guys. Say it with me. Lime and pepino. Boat. Yo, Olap. That was amazing, but you really missed an opportunity to add the shit log throwing off said boat. That should have been definitely added to the song. But that was great. Thank you for tagging me in it. And it's always been the boat, guys. The boat will make them hate you. Never get a boat. Or just never tell anyone. Don't tell anyone you have a boat. Olap. How did you miss the opportunity to add in the shit log comment? How could you just not find it? Oh, that would have been even better. And it's so funny, right before I played that, yes, shitlog remix. Do that next, please. We need the shitlog remix. Oh, Olap, you're the fucking best. Thank you for that break from hellacious fucking Gorlic bread content. Oh, don't tell anybody. You better not tell anyone. They'll hate you forever and try to paint you as a demon. Guys, nobody tell anybody the tank girl may or may not have a boat. Where are we? Hold on. Let's I want to find the one. Let me unshare this. I want to watch one more Gorlic bread video. I want to find the one where he talks about the cat, right? Because I kept telling you guys I was going to find it. A sailboat definitely counts. Doris Hay. Definitely a sailboat counts, and they now definitely hate you too. Any type of boat counts. Hell, you can have a little model tugboat that you play with in the bath, and they're going to fucking hate you about it. If you got a boat of any degree, it's hate all day. No excuses. No exceptions, no excuses. Hold on, where the fuck is this? You have 2 kayaks, you're boat rich? Well, they hate you now. Which one do you think is the one where he talks about the cat? Tippy won't stop lying, trying to impress. There's so many, dude. God, we have to eventually watch all of these. Lost in lies. Tippy admits he got caught lying. Gets angry and in bad. There's so fucking many, man. Where is the one oh shit, Gaining Ground? Gaining Ground gets caught lying so he can fabric. Ooh, let's watch this one for a second. 2 weeks ago? Guys, let's watch this one.
At TD Bank, we see millions of transactions, but we know that it's the people behind them that matter most. It's why we're leaders with guidance.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. I know. Back-to-back response videos, and I know you hate them. I promise you, regularly scheduled programming will resume shortly, but let me just say, I never responded to this person before outside of a community post, and I'm kind of shocked that I'm doing it. Let me say first, this is why you end up in court with other creators.
No fucking way, dude. No, wait a second. This is why you end up in court with other creators? You know, Gaining Ground is the one taking someone to court for defamation, for defaming him, right? The fuck does he mean? This is why you end up in court with people. Like he's the one being, is he fucking insane? I'm telling you, he is really running some type of fucked up psychological fuckery. He is doing such a psychological disservice to the people who watch him and eat this shit up. He is poisoning their minds. He's poisoning their ability to think for themselves, to comprehend fucking words of the English language, to comprehend behaviors and what they mean. Like, holy shit.
Right? Everyone knows about the Discounted Life situation. Everybody knows about what happened in that restaurant. I've never talked about it. I do know from afar, though, it's impacted you. Right? You went from being, if I'm honest, one of the more watched, perhaps you could say one of the more respected creators, to, battling Tippy for, 400 viewers in a live stream. And I think a big part of that is you come online and you blatantly lie. Right? Things that could be easily disproven. So we're going to start today with this clip.
Punched his number. What's the word I'm looking for? I have his number. 12 comments he left on Kaya's channel. All of the comments are gone. A Madden video game channel was commenting under Life by, and we all know his entryway into Gorlic was Life by Jen.
Here's the thing. You can't willfully be this ignorant. It has to be your desire to manipulate. It has to be your desire to deceive. Why on
Didn't Gaining Ground admit that he was mistaken about something regarding this? Does anybody know that story? Didn't Gaining Ground make a mistake or something? Or I don't remember really.
earth would you use a random website to verify comments? So you're telling me, right? You're telling me rather than just go to YouTube itself and look for a comment, which I'm going to do live, right? You can look on my phone. This takes all of 30 seconds. You couldn't do this. You instead went to a third-party site. Now, to me, the reason that you didn't do this is because if you know what you're saying is false, you can't embellish things. You can't say it's...
No, I'm pretty sure. I wish I knew the story properly, but I'm pretty sure that Gaining Ground admitted that he had made a mistake. That he had... I don't remember. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Do you know this situation at all?
So flagrantly. You can't project that, someone is caught in this big lie when the reality is you're the one lying yourself.
He was watching Girl World. He was watching videos. He was leaving comments. And you know what's crazy? His comment's no longer there. He cleaned up. I went to YouTube comment finder, whatever.com. I forgot what it's called. And I searched Kaya Simon's life. And I did search all videos. Surprisingly enough, this comment has since been deleted. Ryan Moody, why are you deleting your old comments from Girl World videos? Do tell us, Ryan Moody, 21. This man was doing his research in the spring of 2021. He was looking for a new community. And there he was under Kaya's video.
And this is the core issue. You're using this lie. Okay. You're using these deleted comments.
Oh my God. See, that's... What a fucking reject and a fucking problem. So he really did make these comments. Where Gaining Ground was mistaken was that he never actually deleted the comment. So everything else that Gaining Ground is saying is true, except he never deleted the comment. Keep in mind, everything else is factual.
That aren't deleted to fabricate these motives. You're telling everyone that I was sitting there scoping out Girl World. And then I covered my tracks, right? I deleted all these comments.
The point is, yeah, he made a mistake. You didn't delete the comment. The relevant point is that you were sniffing around Girl World, trying to get in good with creators like Kaya Simmons' life. Good call. Seems like you love to sniff around those who have significant others that, are either accused of or convicted fucking kitty fiddlers. Good job. Good discernment there, Gorlic. Fucking, you were sniffing around Girl World, trying to make alliances by any means. That's the point. You didn't delete it. Cool, you should have. She's still with a man who's on the fucking sex offender registry. And your bee in the bonnet is, well, no, I actually never did delete the comment off of this woman who is still with a fucking a convicted sexual predator. And my comment's still there. Good argument. Excellent fucking take. You fucking genius.
And you spent about 15 to 20 minutes on this, but you couldn't spend 20 seconds to verify it. And to be honest, again, this is, I think, why people stop watching. You don't fact check anything, right? You just come online and you run with these lies because let's be honest, it's more fun to make up a story like this, right? This irrational concept that I was learning about Girl World before.
Ooh, let's watch that one. Thank you, Hikati. Let me go and grab that in the right place. I've been looking for that. Shit. Okay, hold on. Let me grab Hikati's link. All right, hold on. Let me share this. so interesting. Okay, hold on. Let me unshare this. And then just okay, so wow. It's so interesting that everyone is freaking out about a joke that your mama told, a very in poor taste joke that didn't work. And we're about to listen to Gorlic Bread legitimately. Let's just watch together. We'll decide together. I've never heard this myself yet, so I'm excited. This video will contain difficult topics, including a brief description of the treatment of the dogs rescued from Michael Vick. No graphic images will be shown.
Transparency. He doesn't even understand the context of the charges in which he's bringing up. Now,
YouTuber Yo Mama had made a video inaccurately stating 17 dogs had died in the dog fighting ring. The actual number was 4. Here, Moody/Gorlic Bread, in my opinion, seems to be making an effort to downplay the charges. That being said, 47 dogs has been rescued from unspeakable and heartbreaking conditions. Listen, I don't give a fuck if it's 1, 2, 5, 17. Any dog deaths under those circumstances is fucking disgusting. I don't give a fuck if it's 1, 3, 17, or 45. It's fucking gross, and it's a federal fucking crime. God. In the video, Ryan Moody/Gorlic Bread would go on to defend himself against the accusations he was a fan of Michael Vick. He went on to defend himself by praising Michael Vick.
full disclosure, I've met Mike Vick, and Mike Vick was extremely kind to me. And
oh, he met Mike Vick. He's such good friends with Michael Vick that he calls him nicknames and shit. He's on a Mike type basis with Michael Vick. Oh my God. See, do you know what this proves to me? Is he really about to go on to say he met Mike Vick and they're friends now and he was very nice to me? This is just more proof that if Gorlic Bread likes somebody, that any of their egregious acts are just forgiven. If you're nice to me and you say hi to me and you're my friend, you can kill all the doggies that you want. And I'm still going to defend you because I'm a lonely loser.
Person. And I do appreciate that Mike Vick has handled his situation with such dignity, that he's
brother, homie, honey, holy hell. It is so fucking cringy that he's calling him Mike Vick. This is an attempt to make it sound like they're cool like that. They're so cool that he can do nicknames and stuff. Oh, I have never been more embarrassed for someone else ever in my whole life.
paid his debt to society and understood that he can use his story as an example to reach out to at-risk youth and help them understand the decisions they make.
Bro, fuck the at-risk youth. What about the dogs that he maimed? What about the dogs that he had viciously maiming each other for money and entertainment? That's like saying, oh, you killed 7 women? Oh, but you know what? You volunteered at a women's shelter. You know what? Those 7 that you murked? Oh, it's all forgiven. You did some women outreach. Oh, you can kill whoever. You can maim and fuck around and put on shows of little puppies maiming and murdering each other for money and bets and entertainment. As long as you go and you do some outreach afterwards, oh, then you're forgiven. It's all okay. Fucking ridiculous.
Make and how they can impact them the rest of their life, not just beyond their career.
Found treadmills, whips, chains, injectable drugs, one of the biggest and most elaborate dogfighting compounds they've ever seen.
Learn that the mother has horrific, unspeakable charges. And this community has always been very, very much about the protection of animals. And we
Oh, so I see where this is going. Mike Vick is Gorlic Bread's friend. So having a dog fighting ring, that's forgivable. But Amber Lynn's mother having a charge that alludes to animal abuse, hang her, burn her at the stake. What this motherfucker is showing us, that as long as Gorlic Bread likes you and you're nice to him, anything can be forgiven. But if you're Amberlyn Reed, if you're Chantel, if you're anyone who dares speak the truth about this hypocrisy and ridiculousness, then it's off with their fucking head. Oh, the hypocrisy is choking me to death, guys.
learn that some of these charges are involving the possibility of an animal losing its life.
Let me read this. Several of his viewers were outraged by his remarks about Vic. A few days later, Gorlic Bride would go on to make a video suggesting Foodie Beauty was mistreating her animals, completely oblivious to the irony and the outrage. Or did he know it would make people mad? Oh, this is so ridiculous, guys. Gorlic Bride would later go on to defend himself against the accusations that he was only on YouTube for the money, stating he did not understand why someone could think that. While it's true Gorlic Bride was unmonetized at the start of his channel, as we all are, because there's a threshold you need to meet to be able to monetize. That would soon change. Additionally, his second channel, Ryan Moody 21, was already successful and full of money-making opportunities. This is so fucking... I can't. These people are so...
responsibility for something she is in complete control and care of. And if, in fact, this cat is in discomfort based on Chantel's actions yet again, I'm sure the community is going.
You want to know what Chantel never did? You can have whatever argument you want about her treatment of any cat, whatever. Guess what Chantel never did? Chantel never set up a fucking fighting ring of kittens where they took bets and fucking made the kitties fight each other to the death to make money and to be entertained by. You'll defend Michael Vick doing that with puppy poos, but Chantel neglecting her kitty? That's way worse. Blow it out your ass. You sound like a fucking psycho. I can't even believe this is real life, guys.
Going to be very frustrated with the way Chantal takes care of her animals, which of course mirrors the way she takes care of herself. Here, I'm on this channel, I'm on YouTube in general, just to make money, that YouTube is solely about the money for me. And I really don't understand that mindset. I mean, more so when we both have monetized channels. How
No, she did actually. Detective Cochise, No Name, said those are actually her nails. Aren't they fucking beautiful? She has, I asked her too. Those are her actual nails. I love them too. It's so funny that you asked that. I think it was me and Gaining Ground asked the same question.
how can you watch someone's content and assume that the sole reason they're creating it is just for income? More so when my channel was not monetized before.
Chantel has long been accused of exploiting the treatment of her animals for views and to reignite her audience when ratings are low. Gorlic Bread has made multiple videos on this topic. Despite his outrage towards ALR and Foodie Beauty, he openly praises Michael Vick. Yeah, the hypocrisy is, and the abuse is uncomparable. Like the Michael Vick shit is legitimate actual abuse for financial gain and entertainment purposes. And there were deaths and maiming that occurred of many dogs. But that's forgivable because Mike Vick was nice to him, was nice to Gorlic. That should tell you everything you need to know about this person. People like this are dangerous. This is the type of man that you do not want your man or your significant other to ever be friends with. This is the type of man who, when their friend does something vile or vulgar or fucking cruel or even illegal, because, oh, you're my friend, it's okay. This is a dangerous, dangerous person. And this is a dangerous mindset. Oh my God. Ugh.
Full disclosure, I've met Mike Vick, and Mike Vick was extremely kind to me in person. And I do appreciate that Mike Vick has handled his situation with such dignity, that he's
How the fuck can you handle maiming and murdering puppies with dignity, motherfucker? That's insane. This is fucking insane.
repaid his debt to society and understood that he can use his story as an example.
Did he pay his debt to those murked puppies? Like, holy fuck.
To reach
Dude. Despite the horrifying and unimaginable suffering these dogs endured, many would courageously go on to be adopted by loving families. Well, thank God. I'm so glad to hear that. But you want to know a sad fact? A lot of the times, dogs who are involved in these fighting arenas, they're no longer safe to be adopted by families. So I'm glad to hear it, because usually the dogs need to be destroyed because they have been conditioned to rage and fighting and killing. So I hope it's true that these dogs were able to be rehabilitated, because usually the dogs need to be euthanized because of the dangerous conditioning that occurs for them to be fighting dogs. Hater Tater, he legitimately says with his own mouth that it's a-okay because you know what? Mike Vick was nice to him and he met him once. And because Mike Vick has done some community outreach and he has handled this whole dog fighting situation with dignity. That is legitimately the things he has said. I can't even believe this level of blatant, ridiculous hypocrisy. This is a joke. This can't be fucking for real right now. Oh my God. It was later revealed the charges against ALR's mom may have turned out to be a keystroke error. Although he is not wrong about Foodie Beauty needing to take care of her animals, it is unclear why he would speak highly of someone who was convicted for unspeakable cruelty to animals while criticizing Chantel and ALL's mother. The hypocrisy is off the motherfucking charts, guys. And listen, this is the nature of the people that we're dealing with. This is why I am so grateful. I felt like I was in fucking an asylum. I felt like I was the odd man out watching all of this hypocrisy around me and everybody, so many in the audience just agreeing with it, expanding upon it. That's why I was so grateful when Yo Mama came on the scene and he was outright calling it out. He was disgusted. He was enraged. I'm so grateful for people like Hikati. I'm so grateful for people like Hater Tater. For so long, I felt like I was the only one who saw this ridiculousness. So thank you so much to all of the creators I just named and to you guys in the audience, because I have felt like I was going insane. I'm so relieved that people are finally seeing the ridiculous hypocrisy that goes on in this godforsaken fucking space. Yikes. Yikes, guys. That was a lot. That was a lot. I've got to say, like, we had fun, we laughed, we joked, but let's take it on a serious note for a second. It is really genuinely scary to me that so many of our peers, and when I say our peers, I mean people in our similar age range that are supporting this hypocrisy. They go along with it without question. They repeat it. It genuinely frightens me that so many in this world function emotionally like this. I don't know what to do. All we can do is to keep speaking out against it, keep pointing it out. I can't understand. I can't understand how people can be like this and feel okay with themselves. He said Mike Vick handled with it. How can you handle maiming and murdering dogs with grace? That sentence alone is a fucking, it's an oxymoron. It's just ridiculous. Hakati says it's a cult, Pistachio. That's why it doesn't make sense. It really is a cult. I know people laugh when we call it a cult, but for real, they for real and legitimately function as a cult. And it's really scary. Ugh. I don't know, guys, but we've been doing this for a long time. It's 10 o'clock. I'm going to go, but we need to revisit this. We need to revisit this. We need to watch. We need to keep a little bit more of an eye in Gorlic's direction, because now that I've seen what his MO is, he's dangerous. He is extremely dangerous, and he is purposely misleading his audience, the women in his audience, and I genuinely think he's dangerous. So we're gonna from here on out, we're gonna be keeping quite an eye in his direction. Yeah, I'm so glad, Hakati. We need you. We fucking need you. We need you to cover this. And just again, thank you so much for being one of the very few voices of reason in this space. I am so happy that you've come into this space just with your wisdom and your morality. Just really thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you to everyone who has donated tonight. Thank you to everyone who has joined the membership, even though I have nothing to offer yet. And I promise you, I am going to work on those emojis probably tonight and tomorrow after I'm done working. But we will reconvene, hopefully, probably not tomorrow night. We will probably reconvene Tuesday, either afternoon or evening. And thank you guys for supporting. I love you all. All right. Be safe. Have a good night, guys. Bye.